It's the Texas weather discussion video for Wednesday, the 17th of January. I'm Donovan Neal. Many locations across North Texas are in the freezer this morning with frigid temperatures widespread. But we should warm to the low 30s today, and we should continue to start that warming trend tomorrow. And we could see a few showers and storms come Sunday. We'll talk about it. Here's the water vapor satellite view. That trough that brought the cold light snow and cold temperatures across North Texas, that's now lifting off to the northeast. We're getting into a drier, stable air mass for the time being. But let's talk about the temperatures for this morning. Arlington 11, DFW 15, McKinney 10, go up north, Graham only 3 degrees, Bowie only 6 degrees. Wow. You can talk about cold temperatures. Says see me. Says see North Texas. But thankfully we won't warm we won't warm that much. We'd be lucky if we see low 30s today. Across the nation, most locations across the nation are very cold. Of course, widespread teens and many locations below freezing this morning. Main peak of that is at the Midwest. They're kind of on the 0 hour in terms of very cold temperatures. They're at the negative mark at that point. But again, we should warm to the low 30s today. But we should warm even further tomorrow. Watch warning map. Across North Texas, we have widespread hard freeze watches, advisories, and warnings here. Stretched across the deep south, and we have continued winter weather advisories, watches, and warnings for across the nation's eastern and northeastern sector. Across Maine, very cold today across the eastern sector and the deep south. This is the average rainfall for the next 7 days, valid through Wednesday of next week. Of course, big rains for the Pacific Northwest. And we could see, and down here in our neck of the woods, confidence is increasing with the amount of rain that we get on Sunday and some parts of next week. So let's talk more about it. Here's the GFS, the 06Z run, valid today at noon. Of course, we have that trough in the deep south. Heights are starting to come up a little bit, but we still stay in the freezer today. We're still dry, but we're still in the freezer with highs only reaching low 30s today. Very cold across the nation today. But Thursday we should warm quite a bit. Highs in the mid 40s with abundant sunshine. We still stay dry. Any ice left over at that point will start the melting process. Friday we continue to warm up again with highs in the mid 50s. Saturday again we start that warming trend, upper 60s on Saturday. Sunday now here's the thing with Sunday. Sunday will be in the mid 60s, but we could see a chance of scattered showers and storms, 1 or 2 of which could turn severe. I wouldn't be surprised if 1 or 2 of which could turn severe with that surface low in Kansas. We'll check the instability values. This is the Cape values valid Sunday at noon, and you can see that a corridor of instability runs from Brownsville, Texas, all the way through Kansas City. And we wouldn't be so surprised if we were to see a few severe storms fire up, but the Europeans has a later time. It shows later in the evening, so of course a little timing discrepancies, but both models generally agree on the placement of the corridor of instability. So again, we could see a few scattered showers and storms, a few of which could turn severe, and those could produce some damaging winds and a couple of tornadoes. And again, no onset time on that, no onset time and severity on that, but again, just an idea here. Details will be refined as the event gets closer. This is Monday of next week. Of course, with that surface low going to the east of us, we remain in a dry air mass with highs in the upper 50s. Tuesday, we warm even more, highs in the low 60s. And a week from today, Wednesday the 24th, highs are about where they should be, but though we have troughing in the north to the northeast of us, and we remain dry. Again, with highs in the mid 50s. Here's the end of the forecast period. This is Friday the 26th. We have troughing just to the north of us, and we generally remain dry. And you can see for the numbers for the next, you can see for the numbers really for the rest of this, for the rest of the month. We're in the freezer today, but we warm quite a bit Thursday, and we start that warming process through the weekend. And I'd say after Sunday, we generally remain average for this time of the year. That's it for the Texas weather discussion video for today. I'll warn it to the blog. The next video here should be posted at around 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. If you can, catch local TV stations on the air at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and Godspeed.